intermittent fasting, generally considered 13 to 15 hours, right? A lot of things happen there. Your body goes into ketosis around 13 hours or so, meaning you start burning fat for fuel more regularly. And then also your body starts producing more human growth hormone. Your insulin goes down, which is good because, we talked about dopamine fasting and you reset your dopamine hormone. You're actually doing a sort of reset of your insulin hormone through fasting because you're allowing it to go low insulin, and there's an inverse ratio. So the lower insulin goes, the higher your human growth hormone goes, which allows your body to build itself. Kind of interesting. So you're lowering your insulin, raising human growth hormone, you start burning more fat. All of these help decrease inflammation. And we all know that inflammation in the brain and nervous system is almost always, in fact, I don't know of any case personally where that hasn't been part of what's going on with a person when they're having a hard time with stress, that things just get inflamed and the body doesn't work as well, right? So that's something that happens just with intermittent fasting, 13, 15 hours. 17 hours, autophagy begins to set in, and this is where your body actually recycles all the toxins in the body or eliminates them. It's either a detox or elimination process. And autophagy is related to, and so autophagy starts, and right after that, mitophagy starts. Mitophagy, phagy means eating, and mitos, short for mitochondria. So it's actually your body recycles your mitochondria on a cellular level. Mitochondria is where all your energy comes from physically. So this is how you can get that mental sharpness. 17 hours or longer, that's where you start getting that. Stem cell regeneration and the production of different neural factors that help the body both calm and regenerate mentally begin at 24 hours. That's why we try to hit that 24-hour mark. Because once you get there, that's when you're getting the resets and the changes on a neural level. Both your nervous system and your brain and your hormones all begin to reset at this 24-hour mark. It's not known why, it's just an observed occurrence. So it's important that you try to build up in a way that's, it could take you 6 months. I've had people who can't fast for more than 4 hours. So our first fast, guess what? 5 hours. That was the first fast, right? So it's different for everyone. That's pretty rare, but if that's you, then that's fine. So then you'd build up from there until you could do 24 hours comfortably. So it'd not be beneficial to just force yourself through it and end up with a headache and feeling shaky. That's called starving yourself. That's not what we're doing. All right, so then after 24 hours, all these benefits I talked about, they just start compounding exponentially. So if we can get up to 48, then we've basically done what I call the full mental reset. That's completely Orionism. It's not standard to any study I've done, but I've just noticed that seems to be the case for people who can do that, or it's been mentioned by not one for one, but by a lot of people. So that's what you can do, is try to get yourself up to 24 hours as the first target, and then 36, and then a 48. And at that 48 level, or that 36 to 48 hours, is all these neurotransmitters are resetting. So your brain becomes more sensitive in a good way, and your nervous system as well, to the stimulation of your environment. You need less to stimulate you, and at the same time, you respond better to overstimulation. Your stress response increases. Because you'll feel the stress come in, and your body isn't so tired. It has enough energy to produce the different factors that help make things work better. And detoxification occurs at that, and then stem cell activation. So stem cell activation at 24 hours starts in the gut. That's pretty much, it's isolated to the gut at 24 hours. Amazing. If you want to heal your gut, I highly suggest getting the extended fasting going. But at 36 to 48 hours, it goes systemic. So now you've got stem cell regeneration occurring throughout your entire body, or spreading out throughout the entire body. And this is where it starts repairing, chronic illness. It could even get into accelerating healing that maybe has been stalled for many years, autoimmune situations, all these types of things.